Everyone, myself Archana Varude. In last video, we learned about what are the factors on which resistance of conductor depends, what is specific resistance and what is specific conductance. After watching this video, you will be able to understand what is the effective capacitance of resistance connected in series and what is the effective resistance of resistances connected in parallel combination and what is the statement of Joule's law. In last video, we learned about resistance. This resistance, it is a property of material by virtue of which it opposes the flow of electric current through it. That means resistance is inversely proportional to the current. If there is low resistance, then there is large amount of current flowing through the circuit and vice versa. And by using Ohm's law, formula for resistance is R equals to V upon I. And SI unit of resistance is ohm. And again, low resistance means good conductor of electricity. Examples are copper and iron. And high resistance means bad conductor of electricity. Examples are wood, plastic and rubber. These are also called as bad conductor of electricity. Then, what is the effective resistance when resistances are connected in series combination? Observe this circuit diagram. Here three resistances are considered R1, R2 and R3 and they are connected in series combination across the point A and B. And when the resistances are connected in series combination, then total voltage across the combination is divided across each resistance and the total current remains constant. Now we find what is the effective resistance of resistances when connected in series combination. In this diagram, R1, R2 and R3 with the resistances are connected in series between points A and B. Potential difference V is applied across the combination and here resistances are connected in series. Therefore, total potential difference V splits into three parts depending on the values of R1, R2 and R3. And in series combination from point A to point B, there is only one path for flow of current. Therefore, whatever current enters from A, the same current comes out from point B. That is, for series combination, the current I through each of these resistances is same. Let V1, V2 and V3 be the potential difference across each resistance R1, R2 and R3 and therefore total voltage is equals to V1 plus V2 plus V3, equation number 1. And by using Ohm's law, V equals to IR, therefore V1 equals to IR1, V2 equals to IR2 and V3 equals to IR3, equation number 2. Here RS be the equivalent resistance of series combination. Therefore V equal to IRS. And putting the values of V, V1, V2 and V3 in equation number 1. Therefore equation number 1 becomes IRS equals to IR1 plus IR2 plus IR3. And if we take I as common, therefore equation becomes IRS equals to I in bracket R1 plus R2 plus R3. On both sides, I get cancelled. Therefore, last equation is RS equals to R1 plus R2 plus R3. This is equation number 5. And this equation number 5 shows equivalent resistance of series combination of resistances connected in series combination. And therefore, from that, we say that law of resistance in series states that the equivalent resistance in series is equal to the sum of individual resistances. Now we solve one example on effective resistance of series combination. If two resistances R1 equal to 2 ohm and R2 equal to 2 ohm are connected in series, then find its equivalent resistance. Here given values are R1 equal to 2 ohm, R2 equal to 2 ohm, and we know the equivalent resistance of series combination is given by Rs equals to R1 plus R2, and therefore Rs equals to 2 plus 2, total is 4 ohm. Then what is the effective resistance when resistances are connected in parallel combination? For that, see the circuit diagram. Here three resistances R1, R2 and R3 are taken and they are connected in parallel combination across the battery. And here it is observed that when resistances are connected in parallel combination, then total voltage across the combination remains constant, but the total current divided across each resistance. Here, as shown in circuit diagram, R1, R2 and R3 be the resistances which are connected in parallel between points A and B. I be the current flowing through the circuit. Here resistances are connected in parallel. Therefore, total potential difference, each of them is same. But the total current splits into three parts depending upon the values of R1, R2 and R3. And therefore, total current is given by I equals to I1 plus I2 plus I3. Equation number 1. And by using Ohm's law, I equals to V upon R. Therefore, I1 equals to V upon R1, I2 equals to V upon R2 and I3 equals to V upon R3. And putting the values of I1, I2 and I3 in equation number 1. Equation number 1 becomes V upon R equals to V upon R1 plus V upon R2 plus V upon R3. And if V is taken as common, equation becomes V upon R equals to V in bracket 1 upon R1 plus 1 upon R2 plus 1 upon R3. And therefore, we get the equation 1 upon Rp equals to 1 upon R1 plus 1 upon R2 plus 1 upon R3. And from this equation, we state that the law of resistances in parallel states that the reciprocal of resultant of number of resistances connected in parallel is equal to the sum of reciprocals of individual resistances. Here Rp is the equivalent resistance of parallel combination. Now we solve one example on resistances connected in parallel combination. If two resistances R1 equal to 1 ohm and R2 equal to 1 ohm are connected in parallel, find its equivalent resistance. First write down the given values. R1 equals to 1 ohm, R2 equals to 1 ohm, and the formula for equivalent resistance in parallel combination is given by 1 upon Rp equals to 1 upon R1 plus 1 upon R2. Therefore, it is equals to 1 upon 1 plus 1 upon 1 is equals to 1 plus 1. That means 1 upon Rp equals to 2. And therefore, Rp equals to 1 upon 2, that is 0.5 ohm. Then what is by Joule's law? We know that the heating impact of electric current when it travels in a circuit is because of collision among electrons of wire, especially what is the amount of heat generated during the flow of current through a wire and what are the parameters and conditions it is based upon. To answer all these questions, Joule gave a formula that describes this phenomenon precisely and called as Joule's law. And statement of Joule's law is the amount of heat generated due to flow of electric current through a resistance is directly proportional to square of current, resistance, time and time for which current flows. And therefore from this statement we write H is directly proportional to I square RT, or we may write constant as a 1. Therefore H equals to I square RT, where H is amount of heat generated, I is electric current, R is resistance and T is time. And Joule's constant is given by the value J equals to 4200 joule per kilocalorie. Now we solve some MCQ on these topics. First is, when number of resistances are connected in series, then effective resistance. Options are decreases, increases, remains same, none of these. And as we know that when resistances are connected in series, then its effective resistance increases. Therefore correct option is B. Second question, when number of resistances are connected in parallel, then effective resistance. Options are decreases, increases, remains same, none of these. And as we know that when number of resistances are connected in parallel, then effective resistance decreases. Therefore option is A. Third question is, if two resistances R1 and R2 connected in series, then formula for effective resistances connected in series is given by, first option is Rs equals to R1 plus R2. Second option is Rs equals to 1 upon R1 plus 1 upon R2. Option C is both A and B. Option D is none of these. And correct option is A. Rs equals to R1 plus R2. Fourth question is, if two resistances R1 equals to 1 ohm and R2 equals to 2 ohm are connected in series, then its equivalent resistance is. We know the formula for equivalent resistance are connected in series is given by Rs equals to R1 plus R2. Therefore, when we add this value, we get 1 plus 2 equals to 3 ohms. Therefore, correct option is A. That's all about today's video. Thank you.